So I have quite a few things on my to-do list today. The first one is work, because it always is. We did our first job, and we have like 5 or 6 more. And we got a tip from the customer at the first job. She does homemade jam and jelly. She had like a whole little setup in there that, yeah. And then she had her cabinet with all her finished product. This one is Cherry's Jubilee. So I opted for the classic strawberry one. So I'm gonna enjoy that. I mean, do you do what else do you do with jelly other than like slap it on some bread or toast?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's about it. I mean, certain jellies you can put with like meats and things like that. Some people put it with put like apple jelly with pork chops and stuff like that. It's a little weird. It's still good. I don't. I just eat it on bread. Crackers.
Oh, there you go. I thought there was like some kind of, because him and his missus cook at home almost exclusively. So I just figured they had like a couple recipes where they were like, go ahead, put a little jam in it.
It's the first time I've ever used any sort of AI to write something for me, and I wanted to send an email to Yelp because they won't stop bothering me about using them again. And I told it to tell them how shitty I thought it was that they put other people's advertising on top of your listing unless you pay them to remove the competitor's advertisement over your listing. And it said to me, I know how frustrating it can be to experience these things, but you should use proper language and no profanities when emailing someone. Fuck you.
Well, we got 3 out of 6 done. It is so hot. We have a high of 97 or 98 today, and I think it's like 93 already. And yeah, I'm really hoping we can go get something to eat. I just don't know what I want. I went and got some Jack in the Box last night, like super late, because I didn't eat dinner. But we get some food, brother. Can we get some food?
We're meeting Chris up at QT. He went and picked up his parts at Reliable and was like, hey, you want to bring these parts to you somewhere? And I was like, sure. So we're gonna go meet him there, and then yeah, we can grab something.
So we stopped and got some delicious Panda Express. And that's my chow mein, but I got like a big old plate. Big old plate full of chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. Matt got his Beijing beef. That's one of his favorites out of there. And they didn't tell him they needed to make him wait for it, which is usually bad. It's whenever they go, it's going to be about a 3-minute wait on the Beijing beef. That's when he's like, oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. So I'm letting Matt have my jam.
You said you didn't even want it. We're gonna throw it away.
Yeah, I don't want it. I don't take things from strangers.
He's rocking the Bass Pro Shop shirt and hat.
I'm not putting a child on my vlog, but I don't know.
I'm not telling you to. I'm just describing what's going on outside.
That's what I deal with every day.
Oh my God. It's worst. It's the actual worst.
Alexa, I'm home. Oh my God, I have stuff. All right, so I thought I would show you the stuff I got. Let's start with the most boring. Toaster cover. This is pretty cool. I got a neat little display that's called the Great Wave, which I thought was appropriate because Death Stranding 2 is implementing a lot of natural disasters and floods and that kind of thing, so I thought that was appropriate. Also, the controller is black, so getting a white stand for it, you know, having that contrast seemed to be a good idea. We'll see. Our next item on this list, so you open it up, Look at that. Huh? So what this is, I take the panel off my PS5 and I put this sticker over the light. And instead of having like a white PlayStation logo, I've got the classic one. This is a controller skin that has it's either a Galaxy or a Nebula design, but I have a second one coming tomorrow. So I think this one is, yeah, this one's the Nebula design. Stickers. I bought some animal stickers. Pack of 100. Basically, you know, school's out, everybody's got the kids at home running around, so I just wanted to keep a few stickers in my pocket. That way I had something to hand out to the kids at work. So, pretty cool investment there. And now the piece of the resistance. I spent a few dollars on this, and I'm hoping that it's going to be a good investment. It's a model of the reverse trike from the first Death Stranding game. So, very cool. It comes with little packages that need to be delivered, and your boots, and what looks like some camping gear, like survival style gear. It switches from off-road to on-road mode. So yeah, I'm very excited to build this and see what the end product is. I've heard that the instructions are only in Japanese, so that might be a challenge to overcome, but I am going to build this. A thin crust pepperoni is what you get when you want pizza, but you don't want to feel like shit. And Mountain Dew is what you get when you want Mountain Dew. Well, I've started looking at this this model of the reverse trike, and got a few pieces here to go through, and I'm cracking open the book. There's some concept art from the video game at the very start of it, which is pretty awesome. However, the reviews were correct. It is all in Japanese. Fortunately, the diagrams are pretty self-explanatory and they are numbered, so I think I might be able to make sense of this and try to at least start the process of building it. Oh, I gotta show you my controller. So this is the basic controller that comes with my PS5. And this is the new controller skin that I have. Isn't that fucking cool? It's a Galaxy themed skin. I had to take this whole Samama apart, and it's actually way more complicated than you think it is. So yeah, I'm gonna unpackage all of these model pieces and start building my reverse trike, and that's going to probably take up a good portion of my time tomorrow. It's going to be fun. It's going to be something for me to focus on. And when I wake up tomorrow, it's going to be 6 days until Death Stranding 2. Less than a week. So anyway, thanks for watching. And remember, don't just watch my life. Go live your own. See you later.